The thumbnail image to this video was created by subscriber Ron Anime. Link to his channel is in the description. Feel free to send me your custom art on Instagram or Twitter. Links to those are also below. Alright, let's go. Preview review for episode 121 of Dragon Ball Super. Quick side note before we get into this. I'm going to start reviewing a second anime here on my channel. I'm trying to decide between One Piece and Boruto. Just to be honest with you guys, I'm leaning heavily towards One Piece, but I would like to get a sense of what you guys prefer. To my subscribers, you guys know my style of review, discussions, and theories. So if you'd like to see that applied to either Boruto or One Piece, leave it in the comments below. Make sure you hashtag Dooku because those are the comments I check for first. Now let's get on to this preview review. Hey, it's me, Goku. Paparoni's secret plan is activated, and the ultimate giant warrior appears. With its overwhelming destructive attacks, the fighting stage might fall apart. Vegeta, Frieza, lend us your strength. Next on Dragon Ball Super. All Out War, the ultimate quadruple merge versus Universe 7's full-scale attack. Don't miss it. This looks crazy, guys. Let's get into this analysis. Okay, right away, we're not wasting any time. So we know this is Aniraza. We know this is the four-way fusion between Paparoni and the remaining fighters of Universe 3. I've already spoken about that in so many videos. I don't think there's a need to reiterate. But here's what I am going to do. I'm going to say the thing that all of you guys know is true, but yet people are going to disagree with me. That is, this is the second strongest fighter we've seen thus far in the entire Tournament of Power. The only person above him is Jiren, and even that is debatable. In fact, there's a chance that Jiren may have to get involved to take this guy out. And I could already feel it. I could already feel the disagreement. I could feel the what about Ultra Instinct Goku popping up. But we're gonna let this sit here for a little bit, and I'll tell you guys why closer to the end of this video when we've seen some more and established some more about just how strong this guy is. Sorry, I love him. He's my favorite character in the entire series, but here's Gohan getting dominated. Again, another good, very strong character, Android 18. Where would you put her? Probably around Super Saiyan 2, maybe even Super Saiyan 3, maybe even stronger if you're comparing her to Android 17. But here she is, getting dominated. Here is Frieza. Obviously, he's not in golden form. He's not at max power, but I want you guys to take a second and take a look at the expression on Frieza's face. This entire tournament, Frieza has been in chill mode. I don't think he's gotten serious once. This does not look like a chill mode Frieza. This looks like a Frieza who is upset, who is playing no games, and wants to take out his opponent by any means. The fact that Frieza is here is telling. We didn't see Frieza get involved in the last few episodes. He has not been helping out Universe 7. He's been saving his stamina or scheming away on something. Whatever it is right now doesn't matter. The fact that he is here says that he recognizes this opponent as a problem. Now, I think it'll be a fair criticism to say, Dooley, how could you suggest that Aniraza is even close to Jiren's power when Frieza specifically said he doesn't want to fight Jiren, but here he is clearly fighting against Aniraza? And my response to that would be, hey, good point. You're a pretty thoughtful person, but Frieza isn't fighting Aniraza here alone. I'm sure if the situation presents itself and Frieza had to fight Jiren as part of a team, as part of Universe 7, he wouldn't run away. He'll do it. And that's the same thing that's happening here. Take note of how serious Gohan and Goku are here. Even though they're not being attacked themselves, even though they are clearly part of a team effort right now, you can tell that this is a moment of, okay, this guy is no joke. We have to get serious here. I want to take a moment here to acknowledge that at this point we've seen almost everyone attack Aniraza. We've seen Frieza, Vegeta, number 18, Gohan, everyone. And yes, he does look angry, but he doesn't look damaged at all. And this scene here is almost a little bit sad, isn't it? We see Goku quivering after getting hit like that. I'm pretty sure Goku was the one who Aniraza just punched into the floor and it created this big crater around him. Not only that, he's asking Vegeta, Frieza, Please lend your strength. This is coming from Goku, guys. This is coming from the guy who loves 1v1 fights against strong opponents, who wants to use rock, paper, scissors to decide who is going to fight an opponent who he's not sure he can beat yet. And here he is asking for help. It's not like when he was fighting Kefla and he wanted to try and use Kefla to get back into Ultra Instinct and push himself. He's not trying to get back into Ultra Instinct here. This is because even Goku recognizes that he is not going to be able to beat this opponent by himself. Android 17, who some people are saying is arguably on Super Saiyan Blue level. I don't agree, but some people say that. Here he is getting dominated by Aniraza. Okay, this scene right here, I just want to mention a few things before we keep going. It's very interesting and almost kind of out of place that everyone will be lined up like this, including Frieza, during that big Aniraza fight. I want you guys to note that very noticeably, Android 18 is missing from this lineup. Does that mean she's been eliminated? I don't know. In my opinion, yes, she is gone. But that's hard to say with certainty. There's also a possibility that this scene is before the Aniraza fight, and for whatever reason, chronologically, it appears at the end of the preview, although that of course wouldn't explain why Android 18 is missing. Here's another possibility. This can be after they defeated Aniraza, which means Universe 3 was just the race, and if that's the case, ladies and gentlemen, this is the lineup that we are going to see against Universe 11. This is the team that will be going up against Jiren, Toppo, and Despo. And here we have Aniraza powering up. This image right here implies that the last scene we just saw, the last image of the lineup, didn't happen after he was eliminated, because here he is still on the platform. But the thing to note, guys, about these previews is that they do not always mirror the events of the episode perfectly, meaning they would often mix things up intentionally to throw you off. Something that happened at the end of the episode could appear at the beginning of the preview, just so it isn't too obvious what's going to happen. Either way, this is a very telling image. Aniraza is clearly upset. He is clearly powering up. Whenever I see scenes like this from an opponent, it makes me feel like it's a last stand. It makes me feel like they are getting ready to make their final push, which says to me that Aniraza will likely be eliminated this episode. If not, he is going to be eliminated early in 122. However, guys, considering this is the final episode of 2017, after this episode, we are on a 2-week hiatus of Dragon Ball Super. Don't worry, I'll do my best to try to help you out with some good content in that time. Anyway, I think that the perfect way to end this episode will be the elimination of Aniraza and us finally, for the final time, shifting our attention to Jiren versus Universe 7. So if I had to bet, I will put all my chips on 121 being the introduction and the conclusion of the story of the character of Aniraza in the Tournament of Power. Okay, so at the beginning of this video, I mentioned that I think this guy is the second strongest person we've seen in the entire tournament, meaning he's stronger than Kefla, stronger than Ultra Instinct Goku so far. I even mentioned that there's a possibility that this guy may be stronger than Jiren, and I know for a lot of you guys, that's where you absolutely draw the line. That doesn't make sense. There's no way he can be stronger than Jiren. But hear me out for a second, guys. Everything we've seen about the fight against Aniraza has been a team effort from Universe 7. It's been a 6-on-1 fight. Yes, you can argue that Aniraza is actually a 4-way fusion, but as of right now, he is one being. So it's 6-on-1, and it's not just any 6. These are the strongest fighters of Universe 7. Everyone who is fighting against Aniraza right now is at least comparable to Super Saiyan 3 Goku or higher. And Aniraza is running through them. He appears to be dominating everyone. There isn't a single clip showing Aniraza being knocked over or on the ground or getting up. In fact, it's the complete opposite. He appears to be destroying Team 7. And you can argue that Jiren would do the same. And to be honest with you, as of right now, I will agree with you, because I think Jiren is broken. I think there's a reason why he is the final fighter in this tournament. But I only agree with you because I know we haven't seen Jiren's full power yet. From what we've seen so far from Jiren, it doesn't imply that he'll be able to run through Team 7. And here's why, guys. Here's why. I think if Hit and Goku had teamed up against Jiren, because of the effort that they were able to put in individually, there is a chance that they could have knocked him off the platform. God, I could feel it. I could feel the disagreements. I could feel the "you don't know what you're talking about" Dooley comments coming up. But hear me out. When Hit managed to get Jiren trapped in his time technique by himself with absolutely no help. Yes, Jiren eventually managed to break out of that technique, but let's say for a second Hit was teamed up with SSJ Blue Kaioken Goku at that time. While Jiren was trapped, Goku could have tossed him off the platform. From what we're seeing so far with Aniraza, I don't think Hit and Goku would stand the same chance. Now, I want to acknowledge something that I noticed, which is a very, very fair criticism to everything that I've said so far in this video. And that is that the Universe 7 fighters do not appear to be at full strength. We're not seeing Frieza in golden form. We're not seeing Vegeta in Super Saiyan Blue or Goku in Ultra Instinct. And maybe they're going easy on Aniraza because they know Jiren is coming and everyone is trying to conserve energy. And you know what? I think that's a very, very, very fair argument. But even acknowledging that, I think it's fair to assume that 7-on-1, given the caliber of fighters that Aniraza seems to be dominating right now, he is easily number 2 in the Tournament of Power at this moment. Anyway, that's it for me, guys. A lot was said in this video, a pretty big discussion. Pick whichever part you want to talk about and leave a comment below. I am happy and looking forward to hearing from you guys. One Piece versus Boruto. Let me know which one you want to see me cover. Thank you guys for everything. The channel is almost at 14,000 subscribers. I'm working on another video right now. It's kind of a little bit top secret, but I'm very excited to put it out because I think I may have found something big. I look forward to talking to you guys again then. Have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.